I'm passionate about communications equity. This country historically has had a lot of injustice built into the way that communication systems are designed and built. My name is Greta Byrum. I'm from New York and I'm the director of the Resilient Communities program at New America. A number of years ago, we started working with folks in Detroit to build mesh networks. Mesh networks are community-wide networks that serve local folks and allow people to share broadband access. And then we started working also with the Red Hook Initiative in Brooklyn, New York. We built a small mesh network, and in 2012, Sandy hit, and all the major communication systems in Red Hook went down. But this little community mesh network kept running. They were able to reach folks who were stranded. They were able to tell volunteers where to go. They were able to maintain a Twitter feed with the outside world that kind of told the story of what was happening in the neighborhood. Based on what happened in Red Hook, we really learned about the power of a local communication system like this to serve the needs of local folks in an emergency or a disaster. Now we are working with the New York City Economic Development Corporation to build 6 more response networks like this. One of the really important things in my Loeb year has been learning how to talk to people about the actual distribution system and what's wrong with it and how that's contributing to the problems that we have politically. 1 or 2 of the micro-transmission workshops I did were with students. I brought some of my team from New York and we did a micro-broadcast and also built a little micro-network so that people could learn about what it's like to communicate on a local network in an emergency. Being at Harvard took me back to some of my roots, and I had the opportunity to take a poetry workshop. I used to write poetry a long time ago. It was one of the core ways that I think about language and meaning and information in the way that we communicate as a culture. People are going to need models for how to respond and how to plan, and so I really hope that the work I'm doing can be of use to people. I think the Loeb year has sort of planted the seeds about how to do that.